Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome to Hour 2 of Session 4 of Heroes in the Mist. The heroes down in the dark basement have just aroused a creature from a cave. A creature that is large and basically a mound of rotting plant matter. Did somebody want... No, wait. Hames is the one that's straight up in front with everything, so it's his turn.
Ames? Also,
I am trying to figure out what I want to do.
Can we have a token for the monster too, so we know where it is?
I got the
right
token.
there.
I put a token for the monster.
It's right that big around.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah,
In
everyone's
fact, it should
portrait for covering
probably be a little bit bigger.
It should
Yeah,
be
portrait
bigger
for
than
covering
that.
it.
Should be pretty big. Like about that big.
Oh my god.
You said it was 10 by 10, so
Yeah, I know, but it's got
Almost.
it's got tentacles and shit.
oh, tentacles.
Yeah. I'm just basically describing where the threat areas is. Because you got to remember, this is not really a grid-based system. Not like 4th edition was. It's also variable in size because it's constructed of rotting vegetation.
It's a garbage gelatin.
Coming there and hitting it, trying to attack it with my glaive.
Okay, you run up towards it. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Okay. You go ahead and slash at it, and your glaive bites deep into the rotting, decaying plant matter. The thing makes a strange, burbling grunt noise, but otherwise seems relatively unmoved, although you do see a slash where the glaive's blade did cut into it.
Too bad we don't have a way to light this thing on fire.
Alright, the next thing that happens...
Have you ever had to deal with a raging monster that's also on fire while it's flailing around and trying to
is
grab you?
that it makes 2 slashes with its tentacles in response to the glaive strike. It actually kind of sludges forward before it does that. It kind of oozes out here
You.
and then slashes at him. So, first attack. For 12 versus your AC, I'm assuming that's a miss. The second attack,
That is a miss.
that's probably a hit, yes. And it just basically bludgeons you with a thick tendril of rotting, decaying matter. For 17.
Oh my god.
How are you doing for health? Still standing?
Still standing.
Someone's
Also,
getting
the wraiths are still chanting in the background. This time they've switched back to all
I'm down
must
to 1
die.
hit point.
All must die. They're stating over and over again. Go ahead and who's next? Next is Hannibal.
Yeah, you're gonna get my last cure wounds here. Let's hope this is a good roll.
You gonna move up to him? That's touch,
7.
right?
Yeah, I think I'm actually
He's
adjacent.
within
Yeah,
melee.
he is.
He's
Okay.
right
Yeah.
Right behind me.
All right.
And then
so
from
he
there, I'm
goes
then
ahead.
going to move out of the way because, yeah, my only real offensive moves from here are ranged anyway. So I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah. So he goes ahead and he lays upon a hand upon Hames and gets the hell out. Next is Bellic.
Alright, I'm going to back up a bit as well. And then I'm going to start by hexing the creature.
All right.
What does Hex do?
He's gonna pop it up. All right.
So now my attacks on it are going to do an extra die 6 necrotic
Okay.
damage.
All right.
And also, I'm going to give it disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay.
Because I suspect it may try to grapple people.
Yeah, this would be a time to have cause inflict wounds, but hey.
And then, since that's a bonus action, I'm also going to Eldritch Blast it.
All right.
1 second, refreshing roll 20 again because Jared disappeared again on it.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Audible
Force
now.
damage? Alright. Yeah, your Eldritch blast a chunk out of the thing, and it just kind of actually stands there. Doesn't even seem affected, like mentally, by the fact it's now missing a chunk of of what would be its shoulder if it was humanoid. But otherwise, it it does some damage with this whole smoldering. It's exposed some decaying interior. And it does an
takes
additional 6.
6. Nice.
Yeah.
God, you guys are
Very
spiky
nice.
as hell with your damage.
All right. Next is Javok.
Okay, I've got a couple javelins kicking around here. And I'm going to, if I'm able, take a 5-foot step backward.
The 5-foot step
this
doesn't
little-
really. 5-foot step really doesn't. You can move backward 5 foot. In other words.
Yeah, so I'll move back
Yeah.
5 feet, and I'm going to try to hurl one of my javelins at it.
Okay.
I have
make your roll.
1, 2, 3, 4 of those, so I'm going to reduce one on my ammo and make an attack. That's an 8
Alright.
to hit.
That is a complete miss. You kind of
Yeah.
chuck it, and it just kind of hits the wall right above it, dink, and falls down.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Next is Hames, who is, or possibly is not around.
I am
I am
here.
here,
Okay.
and I will make an attack and then disengage.
All right. Go ahead and roll it.
You can disengage after an attack, right? It's a full turn thing.
Yeah. No.
I have a
I think
special
he's using a
bonus of one.
he's using
I
a
have
bonus action to do
Okay,
it.
cool.
Yeah. Fighters are really awesome like that, actually. All right. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that just manages to pierce its tough hide. You managed to do 13 more slashing damage to it. And then you disengage to where?
To there.
Okay. Yeah, you just hop into the water and head on through. Alright. Next, the thing lurches out of its cave. Coming up to here. And who's the blue square?
That's me.
Jabot. It lashes out at you with both of its with both tendrils that it's got that it has been beating Hames around with. And this is bludgeoning damage if it hits. First tendril,
That's a miss.
and the second tendril,
That's a hit.
and it bludgeons you for 14 damage. Just
Oof.
wham! It's like getting hit by a tree.
So
In
where are
fact,
you
it's
both at right
It's
now?
almost exactly like being hit with a tree.
And where are you
uh,
at, Alex? No, Joe Bob.
I'm the blue square,
I mean, yes, sorry, health point.
Hit points.
How
10
much hit?
of 27.
Okay. I'm debating if
Alright.
I should use
Hannibal.
my encounter one to split healing between you two, or wait till one of you is really hurt and then just toss all 10 on you.
The way
It's
I'm
not gonna make
sitting
a
right
difference.
now, ability-wise, I've got one more thing I can do, and I'm probably doing it next turn, after which I'm spent out.
Yeah.
Actually, I have two things I can do, but basically just one thing. And I'm probably pulling them off coming up pretty soon here.
Yeah.
Anything you can
so-
give me between now and then, super
I can
awesome.
give you 10 more hit points.
That would be
Well,
super
at 10 I
awesome.
can split among however many people here. It's a question of whether I should... No, splitting it won't help you both.
There's a lot of back and forth for the middle of combat, so I hate to put a damper on it.
No,
but,
that's okay.
Strategy session while the thing's like, raw, and they're like, oh, well, how about I do this?
Okay, next.
Wait a minute, monster. We need to talk about this.
Yeah, just hang on, hold still. We need to discuss our options here.
So Hannibal, what you do?
Well, first I'm going to do this. And now that I've done that, yeah, I'm going to channel Divinity and heal for... just make sure it's 10.
Because you're level 2. I don't know if that makes a difference. Okay.
Should reserve life. Yeah, it's 5 times my level, so
Yeah,
you're getting
so
10 hit points, Joe.
10 hit
I'm
points.
then going to start backing up because, yeah.
All right, and you are just out of range for an attack of opportunity, so go ahead and move yourself back.
So
Next
what,
is
sorry, what ability did he use just then? I was just
he used
Channel
Channel
Divinity.
Divinity, and you gain 10 hit points back.
Okay, that'll bring me back up to 20 of 27. Very nice.
Okay. Next is Bellic.
I'm going to continue to try to keep a little bit of distance between myself and this thing, and then I'll keep blasting it with my Eldritch Blast.
All right, go ahead and move and roll it. Wham! That does hit it for a lot of damage. And you go ahead. Are you using your hex too? All right. This thing is looking pretty wounded. You'd guess you almost have it about half of the overall mass, you know, blasted and battered. Next is Javok.
Alright, I would like to use my remaining rage.
Okay, you go into a rage.
Yeah.
Need some sort of war cry for that shit.
And the way I'm standing with it now, tactically speaking, if it attempts to move past me, it's provoking attacks of opportunity, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to maintain my current position, and as my friends are blasting it with ranged attacks, I'm going to pull out heft my giant great axe, and I'm going to take a nice baseball swing at it.
Roll it.
13 to hit.
13 does not hit it, no.
Reminding me of a couple sessions ago. Really
And I-
starting to feel
And
that
I would
way.
love to say, you know, if I had given you advantage at some point, but actually you have high ground right now, technically
I am
speaking, because
sitting
you
on
are
high ground.
above it. But even with advantage,
Yeah, it wouldn't
you
sound-
don't. Yeah, you're not doing it. So next is Hames.
Granted, you have
Who
to roll
does
15.
not have high ground.
Does taking second wind count as an action?
You know what? I looked this up just earlier, didn't I? Your second wind, I believe, is a bonus action, but let me check real quick because I had it just right here. Yeah, your second wind is a bonus action, so as long as you're not using any other bonus actions that turn, you can use it. So you can go ahead and just take a deep breath, take your second wind, and then run in if you want. Go ahead and roll your D10 plus your
And
character.
that's what I do. I
Your
take
fighter roll.
a second wind. Let me roll my hit die.
Yep, or your D10 plus your fighter level. So you
a
get
total
5 back.
Yeah.
And then what do? Still got to move and in action. Run up onto the dais. The dais is oddly, it's not quite high enough to give you a higher ground advantage bonus. There's a difference of like 2 or 3 feet.
It's just going to put him at mouth level like that one guy in King Kong who tried to escape the carnivorous brontosaurus by climbing a tree.
And getting up on the wall will require some, like from there, it is 5 foot, so you'll require a quick athletics check, but it's not an action, it's just part of your move. Basically, don't roll a 1. Yeah, you hop up there, no problem. You just hoist yourself up, and you're up on there with Javik.
Hello.
And you can jab at it from there with advantage, because you do technically have high ground.
And what's the advantage do?
Lets you
Advantage
roll
means you
again
roll twice,
on your
and you
attack.
take the highest roll. Not damage, just the straight up attack. So that 18 is a hit, and we're going to use your first damage roll because you only roll once on the damage. And yeah, that is 10 damage. You slash deeply into this thing, leave another pretty serious scar on it. Is that? And I'm assuming that's it.
That's all I can do.
All right, this thing lashes out at Javik again because he's right up front.
There.
First one,
Missed.
missed. Second one,
Hit.
wham! It's like a tree trunk just slams into you.
Now
really
that is
hard.
halved because of my rage.
Okay, because yeah, it is bludgeoning. It's not.
That's correct. So I'm gonna take.
So
8.
you're gonna take 8. Yep.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I can tank that. I still got some tricks up my sleeve.
I can stabilize
Alright.
that.
Hannibal.
Well, from where I am, I'm going to turn that frown upside down and try to cast Sacred Flame. Which actually none of those numbers matter. It really just has to make the 13 dex save, or take 1d8 radiant damage and no longer produce cover.
Sacred Flame. Wait a minute.
It has to pass a DC 13 reflex
It's
save.
radiant.
Yeah,
okay.
1d8 radiant.
If you mouse over the save DC, you get a whole bunch of numbers and brackets.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
Damage will be 2, of course, but
Making it save. Yeah, it doesn't save. So it just takes 2 damage as you singe it with radiant damage.
and now it can no longer benefit from like cover or partial.
Big enough that that's
Yeah.
probably not going to be an issue.
It's kind of glowing in the dark here for a little bit. All right, Bellic.
Well, it's been working pretty well so far, so let's just keep Eldritch blasting the thing.
All right, you can go ahead and roll it. And once again, that is a serious
You
blast.
guys
You're
are
gonna-
just tearing
gonna
chunks out of
use
this
your-
thing.
Gonna use your hex on there? Alright, total of 18.
I mean, I guess this is the difference between being a tank and being a DPS. Still,
Yes.
well done.
And this thing is just in ragged tatters.
I think it's also the difference between Javik is cursed and can't roll well.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
also,
He has to roll
Java
15 or higher.
I've taken most of the hits from this thing, keeping the damage from
Yeah.
you guys. Because the damage that I've taken from this thing has been enough to kill any one of you.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
again, granted, he has to roll 15 or higher, so he's going to miss 3 out of 4 rolls.
Yeah, that's true too.
Alright, speaking of Javak, it's his turn.
Alright, I'm keeping my position because I can tank this thing for another round or two without sweating it too much. So I'm going to pick up that great axe of mine and I'm going to take a nice vertical Paul Bunyan chop out of the thing and see if I can actually
Finish
hit
it off,
this
man!
time.
Finish it off!
I hope so. Here it goes. Ooh, there's a
Yeah,
hit for all
that
of
is
5
definitely
slashing.
a hit.
Actually, that is 7 because I get +2 to my damage due to my rage.
Alright.
Rage! Yes.
And that creature is looking just... It's just looking terrible at this point. But at the same time, you get a sort of ominous feeling from it, as if the creature itself was realizing that it's getting towards the end of its own existence. Hames, it's your turn.
As a flavor action, I would like to taunt it in my own language.
Go ahead. It's kind of throws
And
a
I
taunt at the
swing my
creature.
glaive and try and chop off its tentacles.
Roll it. Slash. That is a hit.
Have any
That
of
is a
you missed yet?
Distinct slash.
No.
I don't think anyone has missed but me.
You just cut along the exterior of the thing, and it's still kind of lunging forward. You see what looks like you see what looks like decayed portions of bodies stuck in amongst the vegetable matter at this point. Like the thing had one time eaten people and slowly digested them over time. And the thing lashes out at Javak once more.
Wait. I think I'm getting the audio again, I'm not sure.
That's a hit.
Right. That's a hit. And that first one hits for you'll be taking 7 from that.
That's correct. Brings me down to 5.
And then the second slash,
That's a hit.
that's also a hit, and you will be taking 5 from that. And
As
both
my
hit-
reaction, I would like
Yes?
to use Stone's Endurance to shrug off 1d12 of that second attack there.
Okay. Okay, roll your d12 to see how much you shrug off.
I shrug off
Shrug
2.
off 2 of 5.
Is that
That leaves
enough?
3 left. And then the
All
thing
right.
wraps those arms around you and just pulls you in.
So that's a grapple attempt, and it has disadvantage on those per Jared's hex, correct?
It is not just a grapple attempt,
Uh-oh.
but it is it's an automatic. You are automatically grappled. You can attempt to escape.
You're dying,
okay.
but not
If you're
dead, I
doing an
guess.
escape artist, if you're still conscious,
I am at
are
2
you
hit
still
points.
conscious? Then make your escape artist attempt real quick to try and
All
squirm
right.
out, or whatever it is that you use to break out of a grapple. I believe there's
I-
multiple options in 5th edition.
I don't see escape
Not
artist
100%.
even on the skill list here.
Yeah, it's like
Would that be athletics?
You have
It's
some sort of
either
save.
athletics or acrobatics.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
thinking that
I'll
you're going
take
to be doing
athletics here.
athletics. Yeah,
Yeah.
Can I take an athletics
and-
roll?
yeah. Make an athletics roll.
That's a 15.
That's a 15.
Standby 1. That is a 7. Oh, hang on. Let me check my rage. Advantage on strength checks and saves. And since athletics key ability is
athletics
strength.
checks, yeah.
So then that's
Yeah,
So I
so
have
if
an
you
18.
squirm out of the thing, you manage to throw the thing off before it pulls you into its bulk.
Alright.
And I'm not
So
sure
for
that
the-
we did that right, but I'm going to stick with it.
Alright. So for the rest of the party, just a visual indication here. Javik is incredibly hurt. And he doesn't look like he's going to be able to take much more.
Hannibal, it's your go.
I unfortunately don't have any means of healing him until after we rest, so I'm just going to try to burn that thing again.
All right. I mean, you guys have been rolling like crazy people, anyways. Might as well keep the streak on.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I've had to refresh roll 20 a couple times.
Okay.
Yes, for 1 radiant.
Oh.
Yeah, it takes that 1 radiant. You
Flare
go,
carrot!
Hannibal.
Flare carrot! To another reference only Raph will get.
Bellic. And you're just gonna blast it, and that
Ooh,
is
Bellic
a
wins.
that's a serious blast. It is a
Add your
crit.
D6.
So there you go, 22
Oh my
damage.
god!
30.
Are you
Bellic's
kidding me?
Eldritch Blast slams into the center of the thing. The decaying, the necrotic damage adds to the innate decay of the thing. And as a huge gas bubble kind of builds up from all of the accelerated decay of the matter, the entire mound explodes over the room, showering bits and pieces of rotted flesh, rotted meat, rotted vegetable matter just splatters everywhere, and the thing falls down into the murky water, causing it to darken ever further. At that same moment, you hear a kind of creaking groan from above, as if the entire house above you were moving.
Oh dear.
What do you do?
Let's get out of
Well,
here.
that was
Let's
fun.
let's go somewhere we can rest. I am
Alright.
so severely hurt.
Well, go ahead and make your moves. We are still in initiative.
All right, let's
It's time.
let's make our way to that portcullis. Whose
Okay.
turn is it?
It is.
Alright.
It is.
Because Bellic
Next
was
Javok.
last.
It's Javok's because Bellic was last.
Okay. I will take my move speed, so 5.
Yeah,
I
and
can
remember,
still-
you could
okay.
use an action to double move. Huh?
I technically can still move.
Oh yeah, Bellic can still move. Let Bellic move if he wants.
Is the portcullis still open?
The portcullis is.
Yeah, Hames
Yeah,
opened
it's
it with
still
the
open.
wheel.
And it is still open even at that moment.
Let's get out of here now that the thing is dead.
Okay. So, Bellic moves, then Javok moves, then Hames moves. And remember, you can use your action to move again.
Yeah, I did.
Right?
This is
Right,
my
yeah, okay,
double
yeah.
move. Places me up here.
Alright. Alright, so as Hames moved, next is Hannibal.
Actually, no, I took my turn. Never mind.
And next is Bellic again. You hear the shaking and groaning growing ever louder as you approach the
Where
stairs.
is this shaking and groaning
From
coming
directly above you. And
Oh,
it sounds
nice,
like it's
okay.
more emanating from the stairs because they lead up. So, has Bellic moved, right? Or whose turn is it?
Yeah, that Bellic's next move puts him at the top of the
Okay.
staircase.
Okay, Javok.
Alright, so that'll be a
And
double.
Actually,
once-
I've still got 25 more feet of movement.
Yeah, once you
Or-
move there, you appear. Hold on. You appear here. Once you hit the top of the stairs, you appear that blank spot at the top of the stairs. You appear right here.
Okay, give me a minute to finish that then.
I had to delete my thing.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I have a slash all of a sudden for no
Okay.
discernible reason.
All right.
But I cannot
When you appear here, you see. Hold on.
Oh my god, this thing.
We're gonna go right here. You see right here as you turn down that hall. Whoops. God damn this machine. You're all here feeling the pain, right? Right there, you see a rotted, decayed creature, somewhat like those that you'd encountered before, dressed in black ceremonial robes, these slightly embroidered. Furthermore, the decayed features are vaguely familiar as one of the Durnsts.
Durst ran a cult. This is nice.
Oh, goody.
This actually appears to be maybe Gustav Durnst. You're not entirely sure. But he does have that kind of look to him.
So while we're running, can I basically shout out? I mean, I'm not sure specifically what I say, but I basically relate to Bellic, who is in front of me,
Yeah.
that I am in no position to engage in further combat, and that retreat is our best option.
Next is Hames. Right after Javak has said that. And I'm assuming Javak already moved up.
Yeah,
Let's see his
I'm
token.
10 feet behind
Okay.
Bellic there.
So this is where Hames heads in?
I'd be 5 feet in front of Javak if I could get around him, but I'll stop behind him.
You can move through me, can't you? I mean, I thought we'd covered
This-
that. In
Yeah, you can
okay,
move through.
I'm
You
in
just
front of
can't.
him.
You just can't. You can move through each other. You just can't occupy the same space at the end.
Right, so you
Right.
can move up directly between us without issue.
I'm between you, but it's not letting me. It keeps not letting me move my.
Yeah, I have that issue as well.
Oh wait, try moving it now. Okay, I had it selected for some reason. I don't know why. I did not click on it.
Can you unselect mine? Because I can't move mine either.
I don't have yours selected.
All I can do is spin it.
This is all crap from Roll20. Okay.
I'm just going to delete and redraw mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the position I'm in right now.
We'll make permanent tokens, but we need to find some sort of happy medium in the art. If any viewers have any art they want to submit for our brave heroes, presuming they lived through this encounter, feel free to private message me, and I'll see what we can do about getting it in.
Whenever my turn is up, it was
It's your
still you,
turn.
wasn't it? Okay, finally it's.
Yeah, it's Hannibal as soon as Hames is done. I'm
done.
presume. Where's Hames? I'm not seeing his token anywhere. Okay, there we are. All right. So when is Hannibal done?
Now I'm done.
Okay. After Hannibal skids to a halt right in front of the creature, it steps forward
Oh, I thought that we fell.
and lashes out at him. And you're going to give me 1 moment?
Okay.
Because I have the wrong book open. Where are you in my book? I'm using physical books for this. It's been quite some time since I've done so. It feels good.
Wait a second, I think I'm going to need to fix. Double checking something here. 1 moment.
No, I'm dropping everything.
Oh, I need to adjust something on my sheet.
My bad. I need more desk space. Alright, just double checking here. Okay, as Gustav Dernst, or the remains thereof, steps so close to Hannibal, he is surrounded by a kind of hideous stench. It's worse than a decaying corpse. It's like multiple decaying corpses in a hot room in August. And it will try to claw him. So, let me find my mouse. Okay, here we go. And that's Hannibal that's up front, right?
Yes.
For a
And that is-
16.
That is a hit.
That is a hit. So it rakes you for 9 damage, and make a Constitution saving throw. For a moment, something hideous seems to roll through your veins, but it quickly fades. And then, from around the corner, you see me fuck up the map. From around the corner, you see another of these hideous creatures. This one vaguely female and vaguely reminiscent of Elizabeth Durst. And she comes in right behind. Next is Bellic.
Alright, as a bonus action, I'll move the hex to the one that looks like Gustav. And then I'm going to try to Eldritch Blast it.
Roll away.
No. Right.
And that is a hit. Your blast slammed right into Gustav's chest.
And then after that, I'm going to move to here. To here. To here. So that I can try and cover everybody else's retreat.
Okay, where did you move? Right here? Okay. I believe that will actually trigger an attack of opportunity as you clear. Still not 100% on the rules for attack of opportunity in 5th edition.
I don't leave his threat.
Okay, you don't
range
leave.
till I
Okay,
shoot.
so yeah, so you don't. All right. So next is Javak.
Where is Bellic currently located? Right here. Right there. Okay.
And he'll put a marker in there in a second.
Can I throw a javelin from where I'm standing to one of the people there?
Ooh, yeah, you can, but you're probably gonna have disadvantage throwing past your entire party.
I'll screw that idea in particular.
Do you want me to delete your former one?
Yeah, delete my former one. I'll redraw.
No, well, I'm
just
talking
count here.
to.
Well, you might as well delete mine too, because I'm moving.
Okay. Well, just ping where you're moving. I'll move it for you.
My both actions will take me to there.
Ping. Oh wait, there we go.
Right up here.
Sorry, that was me.
All right. So he runs past, and since he does run through, it will trigger an attack of opportunity against.
Okay, so this
against
I may not end up there because I'm at 2 hit points.
How long did we determine the pit was?
The pit was, I believe.
10 feet.
I believe 10 feet.
Because with a running jump, you should be able to jump over that.
Yeah, that's a good idea, and that means I'll be able to withdraw and run away and not stop and spare the
No,
die.
it's 5 foot. It's 5 foot.
Oh,
So you can actually, try and jump over it. It's 5.
if it's a 5-foot gap, I could
Yeah.
most likely step over
You
it
can
as a
step over.
Goliath. Like
Remember
knowing
though,
where it is.
you're in a narrow corridor right now, so
Yeah, but I'm still 8 feet
Yeah.
tall. A 5 foot step is not beyond me.
Don't-
My legs are like
Well.
4 feet long.
technically speaking, for this you'll still need an athletics check to step across it
Okay.
without falling in. It's an easy
Well, I
athletics
was-
check.
Hold on, let me do some counting here.
And don't you have advantage on strength checks right now, or no?
Actually,
no,
yeah, okay.
just proficiency. Just
Can
proficiency.
you
That was
can
my
you
bad.
Rav move my token 5 feet back, and I'll make the athletics
Oop.
check.
Like that?
Perfect.
All right.
Let me pull this up right here.
I'll roll it. Don't roll a 1.
Skills, athletics. I rolled a 1.
You legit rolled a 1.
Yup.
Wow. Oh man.
Hold on. What does a 6 get him in athletics? Somebody with the skill. I don't think that
You
passes.
make an athletics check and divide your check result by 10.
Did you still have the rage going? I'm not sure about that.
Actually, we are within 10 rounds of me starting my
Yeah,
rage.
that's why I was wondering. So you do have
I should
you
have
do have
advantage
advantage on
this.
that. Yes. So yeah.
Okay.
With advantage, you clear. That's why I was asking you earlier if you had advantage on it, because I remembered the rage, you mentioned it. And it has
Okay.
not been 10 rounds. It's been like...
All right. Yeah, it's
like
been very
5 or,
few.
It's been like 5 or 6, but not 10.
It's like a DC 10 just across one.
All
square,
right.
right?
So Javik is... Yeah, it's like DC 10 to hop
But if
one
you move
square.
if you move 2 squares, it's a 5 instead. It's divide your check result by 5, not
Yeah,
10.
but if you roll a
Right.
1, it's an automatic fail, isn't
Oh
it?
yes.
Which
Something
I
like that.
did.
Yeah.
Thank God
But-
for advantage.
But, yeah, he's got advantage.
Alright, so the end of my turn
Um,
places me right there.
Right. So, next is Hames. So what does Hames want to do? He's kind of in the middle of everything there. I'm going to pray to God that this soda doesn't explode everywhere as I open it.
It would
You
be
know, the
great for
whole-
the YouTube views.
The whole myth of tapping on the top of the can, science has proven it does literally nothing.
Oh, this is this.
Oh,
I
okay.
dropped my. I actually shouldn't be drinking these, but I dropped this and it rolled earlier, like it.
Can I
End
move
over
through like I'm withdrawing?
A withdraw check I think would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he uses his action to disengage.
Yeah, to disengage.
His movement won't provoke any kind of attack.
Yeah, so you can use disengage to squeak by. You only get one round, or you only get one.
I don't
One
move as
move.
far, but I mean,
Right, you don't
I
move
still
as far,
can get
but
through.
you. Yeah. Right.
Move me to there.
I'm sorry, I was looking. Also, I may be doing like jump and shit wrong.
It's
Was that
fine.
it?
We're kind of all doing this by the seat of our pants.
Yeah,
at this point.
I need to really reread.
Well, the way we're doing it is
all
actually
of the
pretty
stuff.
good because
The way we're doing
Like,
it is
if you've
based on
got-
3rd edition memories.
if you've got like a notepad open or anything, like just jot down like jump checks. And,
yeah,
Like as we
that's
go,
what the
run
DM
into
screen is for, but I don't have the DM screen set up, so it's
Yeah.
kind of
like as we go, we'll run into little difficulties or rules
Yeah,
questions.
and
stuff like that.
what I like to do in this, just like I would do in an Ancient Edition game, is I'm going to make up a ruling on the spot and
Exactly,
run with
yeah.
it till the end of the game, and then afterwards
Yep.
I'll look it up.
That was
Yeah.
precisely what I was going to suggest. Is we just
Yeah.
kind of fudge it as we go, and then for next session we say, "Oh yeah, you actually have to do blah blah blah." And that works.
So,
perfect.
Hannibal, as you start in that cloud of horrific, ghastly stench, make a Constitution check or a Constitution saving throw.
There we go again. So,
Okay. You manage to hold your stomach and down from throwing up all over the place, and you basically can bear Gustav Dernst's horrible odor for the next day, if need be. And your turn. It's your turn.
guys, I held him off for you, I'll say, and just checking with what we decided if it's either a 10 or a 5 to make that a... No, I don't think that's a check. I am going to withdraw, though. Disengage.
Yeah, you're already like right there. You're just gonna disengage.
Just like so, yeah.
All right.
Go up, not.
Yeah, you're going down the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, I see.
He's fleeing down the darkened passages away from the group. Don't mind him. He's just
Animal,
panicking
we
a
barely
little bit.
knew you.
Running a little bit of a... hold on. A little bit of an interference. Yeah, Gustav is just going to scooch up and swing at... is this Bellic? Yeah.
Green is Bellic.
It is.
Yeah. And 1d20 plus 5 with a claw. Oh, so if I put a 0 after that 2, wham! I'm presuming that hits.
Oh, definitely.
It gashes you for 11
Oof.
and make a Constitution save.
As a half elf, do I need to do that?
As a half elf, you do need to do it. Yes.
Okay, just checking because I remember rules.
You know what? I just
Yeah.
had this great thought that in the future, like we'll be going to a bar, and then Bellic will have to pay his tab, and the bartender will be like, "Yeah, it's 10 silver," and Bellic will be like, "As a half elf, do I have to pay that?" And the bartender's gonna be like, "Yeah, you have to pay that."
Valid question.
Hey, it is technically because certain undead.
It's like every
Ignored.
mom on Facebook that prefaces every comment with, "As a mother," but only Bellic prefaces every comment with, "As a half elf."
All right, but yeah, he manages to shake off that vile feeling going through his veins, and then Elizabeth steps forth and slashes at him with a claw. Wham!
Wow, they're
And just-
rolling really high too.
Rips into him for 8, and make another Constitution save. She's just reaching around the corners. Big long nails scratching at you. And you are in 2 horrible stench clouds at the moment. And that's, yeah. Alright. Bellic kind of goes rigid
Awesome.
Oh, damn it.
and is paralyzed.
Fantastic. That's what we need in the midst of a retreat.
This is bad.
And it's Bellic's turn. If you've got anything that can shake off that paralyzation, if not, you're
Nope.
kind of shit out of luck.
Well, as a
Alright.
half elf,
Well, here's the thing, and spoiler alert, ghouls ignore elves for their paralysis. So if he was a full elf, and it was a ghoul, and it scratched him, he wouldn't even have to make the save. He'd just be like, nah, I'm an elf. So that's where that comes from.
I think that the half elf trait says that I count as an elf for those things.
Right. Yeah, but these aren't ghouls.
Oh,
As a
okay.
half.
All right then.
Yeah. Yeah, these are gas. They don't care if you're an elf. They're equal opportunity paralyzers. All right.
equal opportunity paralyzers. I gotta write some of this shit down.
Javik, it's your turn.
Javik feels super bad about this, but as I am currently combat ineffective, I am going to continue running.
Javik just...
I'm at 2 hit points, and I've spent literally every possible ability I have on surviving this.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. What's your movement?
30. but
Okay, just
60
remember
if
that.
I'm
5,
doing
10, 15,
nothing but
20.
that.
So you use 25 to get to the stairs.
Yeah, I've already done
and
that.
because they are quite a number of stairs, all I'm going to do is I'm going to move and paste you onto the other map where you come up.
Yeah, that works
Okay.
fine for me.
But I can only have the players be on one map at a time.
Yeah, just delete me from there. We'll remember 25 of my movement was spent. And if
Yeah.
/ when we transition to the other map, we can move it from
Actually,
there.
it'll be more than that because it is a long way up. Because you're going
Right.
all the way to the 4th floor. We're going all the way to the attic.
Right, so I'll leave that up to you. I've spent 25 of my
Damn,
movement
I know
to
for
hit
a
the
fact
stairs.
that I just pasted your fucking token, and the
So-
damn thing.
Are we going to meet Belik's heretofore unmentioned twin brother soon, Biliknath, who
Are
happens
you
to have
just-
taken the same path through life?
Are you guys seriously going to just abandon me?
I can accomplish literally nothing in my current
Okay.
state.
The other two of us can actually see what's happening to you, and we might have a chance to fight back to try to. help
Javik
and
is
save,
wounded, and he's like all the way up somewhere.
but Javik is
I've-
completely spent.
Yeah, I've spent... I burned everything on that weird vegetable monster. That's what I did. I tanked that for you guys, and I can literally accomplish nothing else. I am at 2 hit points. I'm on my last legs here.
So it's the other two of us who can.
Yeah, it's
I
on
can
you
spare-
guys.
Yeah, I can spare the dying and cast Sacred Flame. So it's-
Hold on.
I was thinking at the very least one of the stronger people could pick me up as they're running away.
Yeah, you could. A strong person could just straight up.
Oh, is that an option?
That is an option, yes.
Oh. Because I can carry a freaking bus. Like, this will be absolutely no problem.
At the same time, remember, you were already, like, unless somebody calls for you, we can assume that you're in the stairwell, but from where you're at, you can barely see Jellic because there's a wall in the way.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't see anything.
In fact, nobody can see Jellic from where they're at except maybe Javak. So tell you what, Javak, make a perception check.
Alright, let me pull up my character sheet. I'm petting my dog at the same time here.
What about me? Because I should have noticed him not coming out.
Yeah, I mean, if you're waiting for him. Yeah, Javak sees him anyway, sees him gets paralyzed anyway. So Javak, you're still right
Okay.
here.
Now, from where
You
I
haven't
am
moved
there,
yet.
I just did
Yeah.
the math. The shortest path, even if I just ignore... Well, hold on, let me do it again.
You only need to hit right here. You can grab him from right
Okay,
here.
then I am able to do so and hoist him up over one shoulder.
Okay, you
without-
move. You can move there, and then I guess it's your item interaction to pick him up,
Yeah, I add Jared to my inventory.
and then you still have a move, so you can technically then move back to where you are.
Okay, so I move back to where I am currently. Only
So
I
Javak
add
is current
Bellic
or not?
to my
Yeah.
inventory.
Bellic is currently Bellic 01 in your inventory.
Excellent. Alright.
All right.
That's what I'll do. That works perfect.
His
Thank
feet are sticking.
goodness.
His feet are sticking out of your backpack.
That's fine. I can work with that. I'll just sort of
Right.
strap him to my shoulder.
Because in
and
addition
keep on moving.
to being paralyzed, those 2 hits, despite my 6 temporary hit points, brought me down to 6 hit points.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can cast Eldritch Blast as we run, just hanging over my shoulder.
I'm not sure if these things trigger, if it triggers an attack of opportunity when you hoist them up, but I'm just going to go ahead and bypass it for now.
All right.
Ames, it is your go,
Ames.
because I'm still kind of weak on attack of opportunity.
In the future, we could do a Master Blaster type gun turret thing with Belik.
I grab the table
Okay.
and then get to here
Ping. Okay.
and wait till he passes, and then post the table and do however much more moving I can do.
Okay, so you're basically going to use the table to block this off, right?
Yes, but I'm going to wait till Hannibal gets through, so I'm going
Alright.
to move up, have the table
Alright.
ready,
Okay,
and then have a...
actually, if once you move to here, and you basically haul the table, in order to basically jam it in there, that's going to be your action.
That is fine.
Okay, but you'll be on the back side of it, so.
Yeah.
I would just
All
like
right,
to state
um,
for the record that I have literally added Bellic to my inventory.
Okay, good. Hannibal, it is your go.
I shall follow my party and head up the stairs with the mighty battle cry of whoop, 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 whoop. Maybe not
Okay.
that battle cry. But
Go ahead and post this. What, one movement and then two is into the stairs?
wait, which way? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've actually passed up everybody because, you know, Javak had to run back and grab the guy, and Haynes uses his ready action to go ahead and move to there.
I will wait. These
you
are the
fade
correct
out.
stairs or not?
These are the only stairs.
Oh, there.
Yeah, they're the only stairs.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you guys, but I'm here ready to run in case.
All right, and it's a
not
lot
you
of
guys, but
stairs.
there's
Okay.
something
All right. So the ghouls, or the ghasts, the durnts, as it were, move up and begin to claw at the table. One of them attempts a strength check to wrench it away. Are you holding it in place for now?
Until I move again, yes.
Okay. Make a contested strength check.
If it's Gustav, he's got disadvantage.
It's Gustav is Gustav's the one that's
Man,
moving
Hex is
first.
handy.
So 9 versus whatever you roll. It's actually a little bit more than that because the other one's taking an aid action. So whatever aid grants you. What does aid grant
So
you?
what
Advantage.
do I roll?
Yes, so it would cancel out the
So
disadvantage.
yeah, so it's 17 is your target number, because Elizabeth is
Unskilled?
aiding him. Unskilled strength, or yeah, I think just a straight unskilled strength check.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you hold it in place. You can feel the ghouls
Hold the
gas
door.
kind of tearing into the thing with their claws. Like you can see their claws penetrating the wood in places.
It won't hold long,
reaching
guys,
through.
but I at least delayed him
Yeah.
so that we can get out of here.
All
I
right.
can see by the
And
look
then-
on John's face that he got my reference. And that's
Oh,
good
yeah.
enough for me.
And then it is Bellic's in inventory. Then it
Alex.
is
Bellic's in inventory.
then it's Javak's turn.
I didn't
is-
just get it. I made a friend cry about it the other week, so I think
All right.
it's
So
good.
since I was
this is-
holding, I cannot move, right?
Huh?
I was holding
Oh.
it. I get to move, right? I get to go to the stairs.
Yeah, but that was the ghoul's turn.
Right.
I
Like
add
that
Haynes to my
or the
inventory
gas
as
turn.
well?
When it comes to your next turn, you can move.
Okay.
Okay.
What are the odds that I could add Hames to my inventory as well?
Don't need to.
Just
You
stuff
can
them
form a
both
tank,
in
a literal tank.
there. That would be amazing.
If
I've
your
discovered
your
a new
movement rate
paradigm.
if your movement rate was sufficient, it might be worth it, but at the moment it's probably not
We're
worth
so close. All right. Well, with
So
Bellic
this is
in
Javak.
I am dying with having Bellic in my inventory right now.
A literal tank.
I'm
So
gonna
you head
keep
to the
moving
stairs?
towards those stairs.
it. Okay.
Oh, this is
And you
killing me,
do
I'm
move
sorry.
to the stairs, and then that just leaves. And do you want to pass up Hannibal and try and get in front of him?
Oh yeah, screw that guy. I'm gonna
Okay,
keep
you
moving.
push.
Me and Bellic.
You push past.
We're making
Okay.
it through.
You have enough movement rate that as you're going up the stairs, you notice the stairs themselves are creaking, as if trying to get free, and the walls are flexing with dust and debris coming down off of the stone walls themselves.
Okay.
Next is Hames.
To the stairs and out.
Okay, you head up the stairs. So what order do you guys want to go up the stairs? There's three of you. Javak, Hames, and
Javak slash
Hannibal.
Bellic will take front.
Okay. And you can reorder your initiative right now, too, if you want. As you climb up the stairs. Because it's going to take a couple rounds to get to the top of the stairs.
Yeah, I'll go right after Java. That will put it in Well, it'd be Hannibal and then Java. Java then Hannibal then me.
That works.
Okay. And the... Hold on, I'm rearranging my shit here. Alright, and shortly after you get up the stairs, you hear a crash as the gas behind you finally tear that table away. But it puts them approximately 2 turns behind the last person in line. So you head up those stairs, and we will move now. You'll probably have to redraw your tokens. To
Do we have anything we can use to block off
The
the top of
next
the
map.
stairway? Or even just shove on them and make them fall down the stairs?
I've got a Bellic in my inventory. We could
okay,
use it.
Java,
There's a bed up
you
there,
come
there's-
up
There's a bunch of stuff.
right here where Javak's token is. I think everybody
Yeah.
else is going to have to redo theirs. You come up through the secret door into that room with all of the kind of...
Wait a second, you all went quiet on me again.
Okay, yeah. Alright,
Okay. I
tell
can
me
hear
when...
you.
Okay, you enter into the room with all of the furniture, the covered furniture and such. The window, which you had taken so much time to painstakingly open, is now bricked
Ooh.
up.
This is
the
going to come in
door.
handy.
The door itself here is gone. Instead of the door, there are just these slashing scythe blades that continually whir in place. The entire house seems to be rocking back and forth. And I believe that there's actually one more thing in this room.
Okay. We've got a problem. I say to the paralyzed Bellic.
And during all this time, you still hear... Oh, and keep in mind your paralysis wears off in 8 more rounds after this. Actually, 7 more rounds after this.
So could I hold Bellic like a rifle and fire off his Eldritch Blast by, like, squeezing choice portions of his anatomy?
Also, the room is full of thick black smoke. It obscures the room, so it's very difficult to see anything in this room. And you are going to need to hold your breath, even beyond just simply holding your breath. You're going to have to make Constitution checks if you
All
start
right.
if you start a round in this room.
How long?
But you haven't actually started a round in this room yet.
All right.
It's like enough that it even while holding your breath, it gets to you.
All right.
To answer your question, no, I cannot be fired like a gun.
Okay, just checking. So what are my? So I've arrived at the top of the stairs here. Is
Okay.
it currently
Yeah.
my turn?
It's currently Javak's turn because you did rearrange, so you were at the top.
Okay. Let me do some math real quick here.
Don't mind me, roll 20's messing up again, so I'm...
Okay, so I'm going to use my movement to place me directly in front of the window that still spares me 5 feet,
All right.
which I can apparently actually move myself.
Oh, okay. Well, move to
And
wherever.
since you touched it, I can no longer move it.
Oh, God damn it! Here, just redraw wherever you need to.
All right. Stand by one.
The curse of the DM's touch and roll 20.
All right, so I put myself in front of the window,
Okay.
and I'm going to just take my elbow and pop that window, just smash it open. I'm assuming that's going to be
It's
no
bricks.
huge deal.
It is bricks. Yes, as I said,
The
bricked
window is-
up.
Okay, and you've got whirling scythe blades of death.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you could try to jump through.
Yeah, I'm sure I
They're not
could try.
opaque. They're not opaque. I mean,
They're whirling scythe blades of death, and
Yeah,
I've got
not
2 hit
really.
points.
For some reason, it's not allowing me to
And the
receive
room-
audio.
And the room is like. Are you trying to listen through Roll20 or Discord?
I can only hear Jared
Also-
through Roll20.
Also, while we straighten this out, we're going to take a break because I just noticed we are past the hour mark. So we're
Alright.
going to be good for one more go?
I'm good.
Oh yeah, easily.
Alright, we'll take a short break here, figure this
Alright.
audio thing out, and we will be back with the conclusion of this adventure.